The reason why they're in this form, they're in the mummy form, which is the form that you were buried in. I think we're all familiar with the term.
Welcome back to the final part of the video. If you haven't watched the first part yet, click on the button on the top right corner of the video. But before that, if you have any preferable topics that you want us to cover next, let us know in the comments below. The person whose topic piques our interest will get a shout out in that video. Join us as we explore the fourth and final part of the 20 bizarre things ancient Egyptians did. So stay till the very end of this video. Number 16. Burial of pharaohs with their servants. In the nascent era of ancient Egypt, the burial practices surrounding pharaohs and their servants evolved, transforming into a distinctive ritual involving miniature models known as ushabtis. Initially, the bodies of pharaoh's servants rested beside their ruler in the afterlife. But as time progressed, pharaohs began to be interred with hundreds of these meticulously crafted figures. Ushabtis held a purpose beyond mere representation. They were conceived to undertake the labor that the pharaoh wished to delegate in the afterlife. Mummified like their human counterparts, these figurines bore the tools of their respective trades. Soldiers, farmers, cooks, brewers, fishermen, and boatmen, each with tools in hand, were entombed, ready to perform their assigned tasks. Within the tombs, a mystical touch awaited activation: the inclusion of a magical spell, specifically spell number 6 from the Book of the Dead. It invoked the Ushabtis, directing them with the words, "O Ashanti," if the deceased is summoned to undertake any task in the land of the dead, cultivating fields, opening gates, tending to the land, or moving sand from east to west, fulfill it on his behalf. This intricate fusion of belief, craftsmanship, and spirituality in the form of Ushabtis provides a vivid glimpse into the profound intricacies of ancient Egyptian burial rituals and their enduring quest for seamless existence in the afterlife. Number 17. Belief that the tears of Isis. Ancient Egyptians wove a captivating myth around the annual flooding of the Nile River, attributing it to the sorrowful tears of the goddess Isis. According to their belief, the tears were a poignant expression of mourning for her slain husband Osiris, as she wept while endeavoring to reassemble his dismembered body. This myth gave rise to the enchanting tradition of the Night of Tears during the flood season. In celebration of this mythic event, Egyptians embarked on colorful boat processions down the Nile, offering praise to their deities and presenting gifts to the river. The festival symbolized a profound connection between the divine and the natural world, commemorating the life-giving inundation of the Nile that sustained their civilization. Remarkably, the legacy of the Night of Tears endures as a modern celebration paying homage to Egypt's rich cultural tapestry. While the flooding of the Nile is now scientifically understood, the annual celebration remains a vibrant tribute to the ancient myths, traditions, and the enduring spirit of Egyptian heritage. Number 18. The use of loincloths for self-protection. In ancient Egypt, historical evidence suggests a nuanced approach to personal hygiene, particularly among men, as a means to safeguard against the spread of diseases during intimate encounters. Some historians propose that linen clauses were employed for this purpose, reflecting a conscientious effort to prioritize health and well-being. Hieroglyphs further reveal the multifaceted role of fabric in ancient Egyptian society. Men, in particular, adorned themselves with thin fabrics, not merely as protection from the sun and tropical diseases during battle, but also as a ward against malevolent spirits. This dual functionality highlighted the practicality and spiritual significance embedded in their daily attire. Beyond utilitarian purposes, the Egyptians elevated fabric to an art form by dyeing it in an array of colors. This practice, believed to enhance attractiveness and allure, is also considered a form of worship to the god of reproduction and fertility. The vibrant hues not only adorned the body, but also carried symbolic weight, connecting the wearers to divine realms and expressing a reverence for the cycles of life and creation. In examining these intricate customs, we glimpse the intersection of practicality, spirituality, and aesthetics in ancient Egyptian culture, where even the choice of fabric became a canvas for cultural expression and the pursuit of holistic well-being. Number 19. Common cases of incest. Cleopatra's lineage provides a vivid example of the prevalent practice of intermarriage among ancient Egyptian royalty. It is believed that Cleopatra's parents were siblings, and she, in turn, married both of her brothers in separate instances. This intermarriage, aimed at preserving a pure pedigree, was a common tradition among pharaohs, with unions between brothers and sisters, or even parents and children not uncommon. The roots of this practice can be traced to the mythic marriage of Isis and Osiris, who were siblings. Their union was believed to maintain the power and divine lineage of their family. Examining the genealogy of pharaohs reveals a pattern of such intermarriages, rooted in the desire to uphold familial purity. Despite the ancient belief in its benefits, modern science has unveiled the potential consequences of extensive consanguineous breeding. King Tut, a product of such unions, bore a congenital leg defect causing mobility issues and speech impairments due to a cleft palate. Other pharaohs exhibited developmental abnormalities like Froelich syndrome, linked to extensive intermarriage. This tradition persisted among royal families until the reign of the last native Egyptian pharaohs, contributing to a complex legacy where ancient beliefs clashed with the unintended consequences revealed by contemporary understanding and scientific insight. Number 20. Using moldy bread to heal. Ancient Egyptians, renowned for their ingenuity, employed an unconventional yet effective wound healing method that foreshadowed modern antibiotics. Despite the seemingly peculiar approach of using moldy bread, this practice held a remarkable efficacy. The mold on the bread, often a fungus, produced specific chemical compounds with antibacterial properties, proving instrumental in eradicating or inhibiting bacteria around wounds, cuts, or scratches. This ancient remedy, predating the advent of penicillin and contemporary antibiotics, underscores the Egyptians' forward-thinking medical knowledge. Their utilization of natural elements to combat infections speaks to a sophisticated understanding of microbial interactions, paving the way for future advancements in medicine. The seemingly unorthodox application of moldy bread in wound care stands as a testament to the foresight and practical wisdom embedded in ancient Egyptian healing practices. Let's not drag this video any longer. We will be posting other parts of this video talking about the rest of the topic. Make sure to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon for all future updates. See you next time.